pulling out these games like this. What did you think about the heart you guys showed? Big shots, big stops, everything you needed at the end.
Well, our defense won the game for us, man, obviously, right? We finally got we stopped turning the ball over long enough. I know my dad in Cincinnati right now. I just hope that he's not being rushed to the hospital with some of the turnovers we had. I can hear him right now. You might score if you don't turn it over. But we hung in there. We kept defending. We showed, that's the character that I want to see from our team. The only nickname I'm interested in, I gave you at my press conference, if you remember. Winners, W-I-N. That's how you spell fun. So we found a way to win tonight despite 14 turnovers, which is very uncharacteristic. 4 for Tiger, 3 for Cody. We made some adjustments defensively, and the kids did a great job with it. And we got the lead there late, tried to get our best defensive lineup in. And, we kept them off the foul line. It was an advantage down the stretch. We knew that we had fouls to give with the way we were trying to play defense, so that helped us.
All right, go ahead.
Hey, Coach. Again, Cody Riley, a steady diet of Cody Riley down the stretch with big buckets. You did talk about defense, but let's talk a little Cody Riley. I think he had 6 of your last 11 points to help close it out. Just kind of talk about his grittiness down the stretch once again.
Yeah, they were giving him one-on-one coverage. And to be honest with you, he should have had the ball a lot more than he did throughout the game. I think that would have just been our best offense, when he was in there. I thought he got a little tired a few times. I thought he traveled, he got in a little bit of a hurry, he got off balance a few, but we had to go back to him. It was just, when you get in those grinders, it's threes aren't falling. You got to get layups, and you got to have a guy that can get you a tough basket around the rim. And I was trying to get him and Jaime around the rim as much as possible to get us some points in the paint. I think we, it was 28 to 18. We're plus 10 in that category. Probably the difference in the game right there.
Mike?
Hey, Coach. Switching to your other big man, Jalen Hill, in the second half, he was a part of that good defensive stretch. What can you say about what he put in, as well as, just being more effective around the rim in the second half?
Yeah, I think, right now, Jalen's, he's trying to get back to being our best defender. He's trying to get back to being, an anchor for us. Trying to be an elite defender in college basketball. That's what's going to give him a chance at playing after college, is being an elite defensive player. Big, strong, athletic guy that can move his feet and, give us a tremendous weapon on the defensive end. Plus, he rebounded the ball well tonight. We got, once again, what do we get from those guys? 19 and 14 from the center spot. So their production has been great. We've actually, we take Mondays. We don't have contact on Mondays, because we play Thursday, Saturday, and it gives us another day of no contact practice for COVID reasons. And we've been working on playing those guys together some. Now, obviously, because we got Mac Etienne and Kenny in practice as well. So I see, I think that will happen here at some point.
Ben?
They made a barrage of threes. Anticevic was a problem all game long. Is that a hat tip to them, or do you feel like you guys didn't do the job defensively on the perimeter?
Well, I think, look, they've really improved offensively. The season has gone on. They won by 10, I think, 9, 10, or 11 at Utah in their last game. They've become a really good team at half-court execution. They don't over dribble. They create help and find the open man. And that's because, Coach Mark and I are friendly. He's a great coach. He's made, obviously they had a lot of issues when he got the job, and he made them competitive right away, regardless of record. You watch how they play. So I think credit to their passing in the first half. Their passing was great in the first half. So we tried to make some adjustments, man, at halftime. so we wouldn't have to rotate off of Anticevich and then get back to him. So we were trying to stay, we changed our pick and roll coverage where we could stay glued to him. But he, we still lost him a few times.
Mike?
Hey, Coach. Did you say anything to Tiger? Obviously he picked up that second foul, 6 minutes left in the first half, sat for most of it, and then pretty much had a pretty productive second half, with 6 assists, only 1 turnover in the second half. What was his mentality coming out of the break?
Well, look, tonight wasn't his best game, but I gotta, he spoiled me. He's had some, he's played unbelievable. He's got tremendous heart. And, as he got his knee brace off and got comfortable around mid-January last year, our record's pretty impressive. And it has a lot to do with Tiger Camp. So, it wasn't himself in the first half, but that's going to happen. I mean, all you got to do is look at scores tonight. Somebody told me some scores on the way in here. Colorado lost last night. USC lost on the road. The team with the best record is not guaranteed victory. It is hard to win. So I give my guys a lot of credit, man. It's hard to keep winning. I promise you. All you got to do is think back to how hard it was for us to win early last year.
Ben, go ahead.
Just looking ahead for a second, Stanford didn't play tonight because SC was ruled that game. How does that impact your game on Saturday, if at all?
Just hope we play, Ben. I'm not sure what happened. I heard it was something with a SC players test. I don't know. Did they announce is SC and are they going to play at all? SC and Stanford? Has there been any announcements? Anybody know? They playing tomorrow. They playing Sunday, Monday. So hopefully our games same time, same place. That's our plan. Knock on wood. I know, Ben, last night there was 19 postponed games last night. So, it's a crazy year. So obviously the way things are going for us, the last thing we want is to postpone. So let's just hope we get a chance to play on Saturday.
Mike?
Hey, Coach, last question from me. Looks like you're going to have to put a highlight film together for Jaime Jaquez's dunks. He's had some pretty explosive ones, but that fall, obviously he played 32 minutes. He seemed to be okay. Any lingering injuries from that? He looked awkward falling.
Yeah, well, first of all, these guys all, they like to impress you guys with the dunks. You got to remember, I've coached some guys that can dunk. So when I was around 26, I was working Kenyon Martin out every day for 4 years. So they're not going to impress me with their dunks, I can promise you. I'd like Jaime to protect himself and lay it in, Mike. I'd like him to protect himself. But, kids are having fun. It is what it is. He probably played too many minutes again tonight. But that's just who he is. He's a warrior. That's what he's all about.